Welcome to the first ever Secret Diary of a Mumpreneur show. So I have Sheeda Queen with me today.
Hey.
This is like brand new. I just wanted to set something up, kind of like a vlog discussion, and give a platform to different mums, mumpreneurs especially. As some of you may know already, like I kind of am active on Instagram. We both are. I say we both are.
Kind of. You live on that.
Yeah, so I'm on it a lot. I'm on my Instagram stories.
But then you have to be in it, in all fairness.
Yeah, and I'm just like vlogging, and kind of I've realised that a lot of people are interacting with me now.
Yeah.
Since I put out, I just am authentic.
Because you're consistent as well.
Consistent, just real. I just share like everyday things, and I feel like on social media you kind of don't think about the people watching it.
Yeah.
So it's easy just to whip out your camera and be like, hey guys, da, 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 or just like show what's going on.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, I'm here today doing this. And then when you start getting people like DMing you or saying, oh my gosh, that was really motivational, I'm inspired,
Yeah.
then you kind of
it
know,
gets you
okay,
up a bit more.
yeah,
Like,
like maybe,
people are watching.
yeah, maybe people are, you're impacting people,
Yeah.
or maybe they're actually listening, watching, being entertained, because I know a whole heap of foolishness on my Instagram. But yeah, so I'm just like being me. But Secret Diary of a Mumpreneur started off with it being a blog. So I've always enjoyed just writing down how I feel, keeping diaries. I've kept a diary since I was a teenager, just like everyday diary, and that kind of stopped after I had the girls. So I've got 2 daughters. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't really have the time to write down a diary, everyday diary. So I started the blog.
One of those that dear diary.
No, not dear diary, but it was like today.
Oh, okay.
Or like, oh my god, all this happened. It was
okay.
every day. Like my diaries from teenage years could be novels, or be a story, especially because we used to kind of read the same books, didn't we? Yeah, like Coldest Winter Ever.
Yes,
them books. So it's like sometimes you feel like your life is kind of like that sort of a drama.
Yeah.
But something I always loved. I always like. I find writing stuff down is a better outlet for me sometimes than talking. But social media has kind of brought up my confidence. So I'm quite active on the Instagram, and I just thought it'd be really nice to connect with some of the women who I've partnered up with and who reach out to me. So this is why you're here today as my special guest, my first guest ever.
Oh yes,
So,
it's our first guest. I'm so honored.
Yeah.
I'm so honored.
So I think like let's tell everyone a bit about us.
Okay.
So
Who are you?
yeah.
Who are you? Who
So,
am I?
I'm Danielle Blenman. I am a single mum of 2. I run a dance company, and I also run a female and a male empowerment project called Us Girls and Boys. I just kind of put on events throughout the year, community events, Easter fun days, summer shows, and I go around to different schools. I deliver different workshops on self-love, self-esteem, and yeah, just pretty much I just call myself a mumpreneur because I pretty much just create whatever I want to be part of. That's like one of my mottos: create what you want to be part of.
Yeah, that's actually really good, Jess.
That's it. Yeah. So that's me. So
I love that. So my name is Sheeda Queen. Sheeda comes from the name Rashida, so that's actually my Islamic name. I trimmed it down to Sheeda because I just like the sound of it, really. And the Queen, you know my history, so I just so I'm just I'm royalty, baby.
yeah.
But so aside from that, I'm an author, so I've self-published a book called Chestnut. Self-published that in 2016. Took me like 3 years to write. Not because I was struggling, but I was taking my time and researching whilst I was writing the book. I didn't want to give people rubbish because I don't read rubbish. I wanted to take my time and give you guys something proper worthwhile.
And it definitely is not rubbish.
Yes, yes.
It's been with me today. I'm on 5 at the moment. Because you know, with me, I read like about 6 books at once.
Yeah.
But it's like I've got just whatever I pick up, what I say, I'm like, okay, that's my book for today. But then I'll have other books that I go back to. So like at the moment I'm reading The Power.
Oh yes.
So I read The Secret, I'm reading The Power now, and it's like one day I might just pick it up and just open it and read a page from that. But yeah.
So yeah, we're
loving it.
Dan loves it. She's a big supporter anyway. We support each other. So yeah, so I've written that book. It's doing quite well right now. As Dan was saying, we're always on the gram, always promoting ourselves, always how can I say it? Interacting with other people. But Dan's been more consistent than me. I've
trying.
No, she really has. She's been trying hard. She really has. With me, I've literally been on and off. I'll say like 2016, because I only joined Facebook, Instagram. Yeah. Sorry, Facebook. I joined Instagram in 2000. I've joined it in 2016. So I was kind of like on and off. Like first I was really gassed because the book, you know, was out there, everyone's buying, everyone's talking about it. But for me, it wasn't really like, I didn't see it as a business model or anything. I wasn't using it as business. I was just using it as to get my book out there, and because it's visuals a lot as well, people respond well to visuals. Yeah. And you can just write your little captions and stuff. So for me, it was just like more appealing. So I was using that, and I was using Facebook at the same time. And then after a while, like I was growing the followers and stuff like that, and I was like, getting really excited. And then life took over. I was dealing with the death of my sister, so I started, proper like. It was affecting me quite a lot, so I didn't really tell people. So every now and again I'll deactivate. Okay. I won't be consistent, not because I didn't care about the business no more. Yeah, I was just like, why am I doing this? Yeah, I was just like, I didn't want to do it no more, so I was inconsistent, deactivating. Sometimes, depending on my mood, I'll put it on private. Like it's all not good for business, these things. But at the same time, I am going through a process. So, and I'm a one-woman band. I'm doing everything myself. So I'm my own marketer, my own, PR, my own finance, everything. Yeah, and it's hard sometimes because you're literally just juggling everything. Like, so, how many children have you got? I have 15. I'm trying. 15 kids are counting. I've got 4 children. Sometimes I've got 30-something kids in one dance class, so exactly. But it is like a juggle. Like sometimes people say to me, "How do you balance?" And I'm like, "It's not balancing at all." And then like I look at like you, and I've got another friend as well that's also got 4 kids, and sometimes I'm like, "Well, you're managing 4 kids. I've just got my 2 girls." It's not even a jest because every child is different. But you do think like, okay, she's just doing it, so it's kind of like inspiring for me to see that you've got 4 children and you're still like, but you know what, in all fairness, I'm not on my own as well. So I have my husband, and I do have a lot of support. So I have like my sisters around me, some that live real close to me. I've got my parents, I've got different family members. I've got people I can literally call on if I need help, if I need time away from the kids, if I just need to sleep. If I just need to sleep. Like in something I don't do. Oh my gosh, I'm such a night owl and early bird. Like you will see me sometimes, like all hours, and I'll be like, I can message you, I'll be on the gram or whatever, and then I'll just be up like 5:30 every morning. Is like my body clock. Like it's like, it's crazy, but I know that 5:30 is the time that I can wake up and have that time before the girls get up, and I can do what I need to do. So how did you start doing that though? Because I need to train myself. So that leads me to the power hour. So so basically my power hour in the morning, so I was going to ask you your morning routine as well. So what I do, this is something I learned from a motivational speaker called Geraint Jones. He does a panda power hour, because he loves pandas. So I learned it from him. But it's something you can do in the evening or in the mornings, but mornings just kind of work out better for me. And it's just anything that you want to kind of focus on or do to get yourself to the right mindset for that day, to have a powerful day. So with me, I'll wake up, always start my day with thank you. So as soon as I get out of bed, so I'll do my gratitude. I've got my gratitude book now, so I'll do my gratitude list, or I just say what I'm thankful for. I do a prayer. Sometimes I might meditate, or sometimes I might read. I'll put on music, like if there's
Like, yeah, by the time it gets like 6 o'clock or something, I'll put on my music. My kids still ain't waking up. But yeah, it's for me, not for the neighbours. But do you know what? Weekend, neighbours are being work. But when it's a weekday, I'll just play the music like really quietly. It's just for me, so it's just to put me in the right frame of mind. And it's like once the kids wake up, you don't know what mood your kids are going to be in for that morning.
My ones always seem to be in a bad mood.
Oh my gosh. But then we can change that. And sometimes as well, I'll say to Maya, so she's my eldest, and she'll wake up, she's like, no, I don't want to go to school today. I feel like this, I feel tired. And I kind of will say things to change her mindset. So I'll be like, you're really excited for school though. And, oh, you're going to get to see your best friend today. Just things, and talk about things that she likes. So it is possible. Yeah. So when your child's in a bad mood.
It is possible. It's just me when I wake up and get up!
But that's it, because kids pick up on our energy. So like,
round you up, switch on the lights.
Yeah. But if you woke up, okay, tomorrow, you need to try this tomorrow. So when you wake up.
I don't do it all the time.
And you're like, yeah. And you're like, it's not just like, get up for school, come on, let's go, let's do this. Because that used to be me, like, I think last year as well, beginning of last year, I was kind of like, get up, we're going to be late, oh my god, we're going to be late, come on, hurry up. And that's putting that pressure on the children. So now it's like, more calm in the morning. They're calm. Yeah. They're waking up. You're calm. They're going to be calm. And you're in a good mood. Oh, what do you want for breakfast?
Yes, it's true.
Singing, dancing in the morning. They're only going to pick up that energy. So yeah, just try it.
It's true.
And maybe just like.
I ain't got nothing to stress about really. The school's like 5 minutes down the road.
You see, like, so I'm driving 45 minutes. How many? Yeah, 45 minutes at the moment. To get to school, so it's crazy, that whole commute. So I need to make sure I'm not stressing out in the car.
Is there a lot of traffic?
Minutes. It's mad. Yeah, but I live really far because my daughters go to school near where I work, so it made more sense at the time. Why am I driving this far? But yeah, so in the mornings we'll like have the radio on in the car on Top FM. We're listening to DJ Milk Tray and we're listening to our morning motivation in the car, and it's nice because the kids are getting that as well, that motivation in the morning. So yeah, that's kind of like my daily routine, but that's for the mornings. At night time, I find like sorry to cut you there. Being a mumpreneur. Yeah. So while they're at school, what are you doing? Like, how's your kind of day?
So
while they're at school, this is what I'm saying about the juggling. No week is the same. So for instance, this is first week back to school, January. I've literally had meetings every morning.
That is working!
Every morning, partnering up with people. I feel so blessed though, because literally I'm meeting up with people that want to collaborate, that want me to like get the dances down or want to be part of us girls. So I'm so grateful, but it's literally like drop them to school, rush off to the meeting. I had one morning, I dropped them to school, went back home to tidy up because I was stressed out, like if I know I just left the house. So I dropped them to school, went back home, tidied up, went back out, done my meetings, and it will literally just take up that whole day. Or like if I've got any appointments, I'll make it in that time, because how I run my dance company is after school hours. So apart from the days that I do like lunchtime club and after school club, everything is after I pick them up. So I've really created like a schedule around my girls' schedule. So, but yeah, in that free time where they're at school, how many hours? 6 hours a day, I will just do what I need to do, which I know that I can't do when the kids are there, so I know that I can't be going to the
Which is a very excellent point, because especially us mothers that are not exactly working like a 9 to 5, make the use of that time when the kids are at school. Like, it comes like they're
for no nap. They have no time to go home for a nap.
The school, as bad as it may sound, like the school's babysitting for you right now. Like, you know, with education, with meals, everything. So make the most of it, especially if you're aspiring as well to be an entrepreneur, or if you're just aspiring to be to better yourself. Like make use of that time. Like go to the library. If you can't afford to buy books at the moment, go to the library. Books are free. Sit in there and read, or take the books home. Like there's so much things you can cram into them hours when the kids are at school. Even when if you're a person, you've got more than one child, or if you've got one child and you find it hard to even tidy up, when they're at school, tidy up. Like you can do all that. It's so much easier when they're at school. Like you're tidying up, doing everything. There's so much things we can do. Like when the kids are at school, like make them hours count.
Especially if it's doing something for you. Like if you want to start something up, if you want to try starting something new business wise.
Yeah.
Make use of all the free time that you've
Oh,
got.
trust me, because it gets real hectic in the holidays.
Yeah.
Because in the weekends and the holidays, like when you've got them there, it's.
I don't know, like about you. How did you feel, like over Christmas period? Because for me, the Christmas period is completely different to summer. Summer, I feel kind of like I'm pressured to. I need to do something with them, like for the 6 weeks. We're not going on holiday, so we didn't go away last year for the 6 week holiday. And usually we will go on holiday, and I felt like, okay, I need to be doing something with them, like every day, or like need to keep them occupied. Or when they're at home, it's like they just want to eat. They're just eating.
So you might as well go out and
every
other day.
But I feel more pressure in the summer, whereas Christmas, I was so chilled and relaxed this Christmas.
Because you're not expected to go out nowhere.
Yeah, and it was just all about family. It was all about just giving my time to them. So like any extra time I do have, I just want to kind of focus on them, and because I feel like as a mumpreneur as well, when you do have to take them to like. For you, like when you're doing like book signings or you're going to do talks or events, you're taking them with you, and it's like it's good for them to see us in our working environment, but I do feel guilty sometimes when they're getting home at like 9 o'clock after mummy's finished teaching dance and we've had to sit and watch the dance class and stuff. So it is good just to kind of give them that time when you have that time.
Oh, you're so good for them, I'm quite terrible at that, you know, to be honest.
Just
like, giving that time in the holidays. Pardon me. In the holidays, in the summer holidays, how can I say? Yeah, so in the summer holidays, usually towards the beginning, before they even break up or anything, we're fasting. So it's Ramadan usually comes in. So we're fasting, and depending on when that lands, sometimes it could be just before the 6 weeks holiday or during the 6 weeks holiday. So we ain't doing that with you lot, like until after. So how
does that change like the dynamics in your house and stuff when you're?
Do you know what? It's the same. It's peaceful because that time is quite a spiritual time anyway for us. It's quite peaceful. It's a little bit more challenging for us who are fasting, the parents, because you need that extra energy for the kids. So it's a bit mad. But nevertheless, where Ramadan's coming in earlier now, before the 6 week holidays, so they're in school while we're fasting. I think this year it's going to be like May. They're in school, so like half of the day, obviously we're not seeing them until later on and stuff like that. So when the summer holiday comes, we get to do things with them and stuff. So but more time, I think their dad is the adventurous one. He takes them out, everything, and he likes to take the pressure off me anyway. So he will take them out. They'll go Brighton, they'll go everywhere. Just do, you know, like just fun stuff.
Just love planning, like any excuse to have a party, any excuse to go out. Like I'll take on, like I think the most kids I've had at my house at sleepover was like 6 kids in one night. But like I love it. Even fun. Christmas time, just creating like the whole like magical part of Christmas for the girls. Like, I love doing that. I'm like a big kid myself, so
you have to.
But I enjoy it as much as them.
You have to. I feel that I have to get that big kid out in me. I have to, because I've lost my funness. It's all work, and I need to get that back, because when you create that joy within inside you, I don't know, it just changes you. You're more positive anyway, and it changes you. Like every one of us need to let out that inner child,
100%
just out of us. No,
silly
it's really good. I really admire people. That's a big kid.
And sometimes I'll like look back at something I posted, I'm like, I'm so
I love it. You're so lovely, no.
But even like Maya and Amina, they'll be like, Mummy, you're so silly, you're so funny, you're the funniest mummy in the whole world.
See things like that.
You think so?
Exactly. And laughter always keeps you young anyway. So we need to laugh a lot, have fun, because you know what? Life is really short, so we just need to laugh a lot, not so serious
and
all
just
the time.
be you, just be free.
That is one thing we can talk about right now. Let's get into it.
Don't take on the opinion of others.
How do you
don't
find
need
that?
permission. Like that's a lot of things that I've kind of like cut out, just taking on the opinions of other people, and just realizing I don't need permission to do this. I don't need, who am I waiting for? Who's giving me permission to do this? Like if I want to start something, I'll start it. If I want to go somewhere, I'll do it. I'll create what
When
I
you
want to
say
do.
having opinions of like others, is it
Yeah.
because is it before with people like, you know, they'll message you or they call you, they'll like,
One thing that I'd say is never allow the opinions of others to change who you are or to affect what you want to do in your life.
So when you started your dance club at 19,
Yeah.
how difficult was that? Because you're saying that the opinion of others.
I had so many opinions. So it's like the parents that were bringing their children to my classes, I was only 19.
Yeah.
So a lot of these parents were like in their 30s or like older than me at the time, and they're bringing their kids to me. And their sort of questions to me were like, oh, where's this going? What are you doing? Like, you're very young, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, so is this just like a little hobby? So what's going to happen with it? And I remember like one of the parents that I had, she brought her child, and after about 2 or 3 sessions she called me, and I remember like after the phone call I was crying to my mum because she was kind of like just saying to me like, oh, I don't know like where you're going to go with this all, and what's my daughter going to get from this, and oh, you didn't like, she was just nitpicking at different things, and I felt really bad after, but for like 15 minutes. And then I was like, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I don't let things get me down. After about 3 sessions,
so all them
she kind of wanted to know. And I took that to heart. I took her opinions to heart. Obviously, I was like just starting out, and I think I'd only, it was like within the first year, but it really made me think like, I have got a plan, and I am going to do it, and you're doubting me, so that's even more reason for me to show you that I'm going to do it. And like this year's 15 years, so it's like
15 years,
15
people.
years.
Oh my gosh!
That
Can you
I've
just
been
give
running
a
the dance.
15 years, baby! Oh my gosh, that is
my whole life
amazing.
journey.
That's how you know it's someone's passion. 15 years.
Your passion becomes your purpose.
Yes.
Passion becomes your purpose. Yeah. 100%.
Yes.
And it is. I started off in like a little church hall,
Yeah.
and I used to use Microsoft Word for it to make and print off and cut out tickets to sell to the parents to come and watch our end of year showcase. And I used to write like Christmas plays. So I used to watch Cinderella, for instance, and then put my own spin on it and write my own script. And we've done Cinderella, we've done Scrooge about 3 times. We've done Wizard of Oz, and this is all stuff I used to do like for Christmas time, and get the kids to act it out and put a bit of dancing in it, and then we'd do a summer show. Like all of this, like without funding, just literally just having a passion to do something and connect with young people. And I probably stopped working an outside job when I was about 23 or 24, and that's because I was working at a pawnbroker's. And the shop got robbed. I was held up at gunpoint in the shop. It was just me in the shop.
I think we can talk about that whole experience in another video,
right? I'll just touch on it. But that whole situation of me working there full time, and then I was doing Love to Dance just 1 day a week at that time. And I actually went back to work there after 3 months. I had like 3 months off, and I went back, and then it's just like one day I was just thinking, hold on, like if I died, or like you would just replace me. So why am I here? Like I'm doing my dream. I'm spending time on my dream, on what I want to do 1 day a week. I'm here for the rest of the week. Like I was not supervisor. What's the person that comes under a manager? I don't even know now. So like the next level down from a manager. And I was just like, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not going to live my life to make your dreams happen.
How did you feel when you went back to work after that then?
It was mad because I've worked since I was 15. So my first job was in a shoe shop. And then I've worked in like cinemas, bars. I've had so many different jobs, but it's like, you know, when you're not cut out for 9 to 5. Or nothing against that, but there's people. There's mumpreneurs and entrepreneurs that are not cut out to work 9 to 5. I mean, even now, I'd say I work from the time I get up, so it's like 5:30 till when my eyes shut. So, but I'm doing what I love. And nothing that I done outside of that working for a boss was doing what I love. So when I went back, I was scared. I was literally like, every person that came in that shop after that incident happened, I was like, was that the person? It was, oh my God, like, it was And it's just like paranoia.
Yeah, of course.
And you don't want to be in an environment where you have to work, and it's just like, what am I doing this for? I want to get a paycheck at the end of every month, and like you don't. I've never met like the manager. You know, like the CEOs that are probably like on the beach somewhere while you're in their shop working.
Exactly. Getting held at gunpoint at that.
Yeah. So I just thought, do you know what? That's not for me. I'm gonna just focus on love to dance, and that's just what I've done. And then, since that job, I haven't had any other outside job. I just worked for myself and built up my own company, and just but that was really a wake up call. Yeah, that was. You know, they say sometimes you have to get uncomfortable to take that leap of faith. That was more than uncomfortable. Yeah, traumatized.
Yeah, that is traumatizing. Yeah, we don't want that sort of uncomfortability. Please, not to that extreme, but
that's kind of what made me just step out. But how about you? So, like with opinions of other people, how do you kind of deal with that?
Oh my gosh, and how have opinions coming from everywhere. Like first, remember, I'm Muslim, I'm black, and I'm a woman. So the opinions are coming from everywhere. And being an author, a lot of people around me, they don't know anybody that's written a book. So to them, it's just like, how are you going to make a living out of this? You're not J.K. Rowling. Like, what's going on? That sort of thing. Yes, exactly. Yes. So I'm just like, mate, I'm gonna do it, innit? Like, you know, sometimes you can't tell people what you see because they're not gonna get it. You just like, I'm gonna get the vision. They'll never get the vision. Exactly. They're not gonna get it. So I'm just like, don't worry, innit? Like, just watch this space. Just, you know, watch.
But then it's so special when you do meet people that believe in you. Like, I'm so humbled when people believe in your vision, because it's like, it's your vision. You don't have to.
You know what? Sometimes I'm just like, are you kind of like joking? Are you just saying it to make me, you know, feel good and stuff? But people really like, they'll message me and be like, you're so inspirational, this and that. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking like,
and from outside people that you're impacting their lives and you're having that effect on their lives, and you've never met them before, but they're telling you, oh my gosh. But then the people that you kind of want to support you, you might not be getting that from those closest people around you. They might not be coming to your events, they might not be buying your book, and they're the people that you're expecting. So that's another thing, like, I've just kind of dropped expectations, like putting my expectations onto other people. Like, I will give and I will like do what I need to do, but don't expect that that person is going to come and support your event, that person is going to buy your book, that person is going to be there when you need them to be there. Just do it because you're working from the heart. You're happy. And you want to give. Like, and you'll get it back.
You'll get it back. Give it back to you. Trust me, them doors are opening left, right, and centre, because one, you're being you, you're working straight from the heart. And you're just being real genuine. So like, I don't know, man, but you know, unapologetically. So I don't know.
Perfectly perfect.
With all of that.
But it's true.
I absolutely love it.
And one thing, like, you always support me, which is why you're one of my newest ambassadors.
Oh gosh. She tried to do a sneaky one, man. She didn't even tell me nothing. She just said, check my latest post. And
I literally just posted something on my Instagram. Okay. My newest ambassador.
Alright, and I looked at it.
And then she just messaged me, crying on the phone. These are gangster tears, though. These are gangster tears. These are gangster.
Low-key, like, you know what? I cry, man. I cry all the time.
No, you are such a positive, like, role model, and for like us girls, that's the people that I want surrounding us. All my ambassadors for us girls are positive people. So I've got like you, Chris Predio, BE, Lena Neymar, Charmaine Hayden, Lottie Jade.
Oh my
and
gosh.
TSA Studios.
Yes. We're in their studio right now.
That's where we are now. But people like that, like that's the sort of circle that you need around you.
But you need to do that though. You need to be the change that you want to see. If you are somebody that's like, oh my gosh, I wish there was more positive people out there. Why don't you be positive? Now why don't you be that person?
Believe there's like people that will go to bed angry and wake up angry and wonder why they're angry, or go to bed moody, wake up moody, wonder why everyone around them is moody, wonder why they're attracting bad vibes, and it's like there's people that sometimes one thing will happen to them in the morning and they'll let that carry on for the whole day. So it's just about like, we're in a new year now, so obviously you've seen people post, I've seen people post new year, new me.
Every year, man. What's changed? It's new year, old you.
It's the same you can change your mindset, but I don't like when people are writing things like, oh, next year I'm gonna cut this person off, I'm gonna cut. Because why? That doesn't make sense to me. Why are you waiting? Because if you're upsetting my spirit, I'm not waiting till do you know what? Oh my gosh, she's just getting on there so much, but do you know what? Next week in 2019, I'm gonna cut her off. You watch it, I'm gonna cut her off. No, I'm cutting you off now, today, because you're upsetting me.
I think it's just a trend, really. I feel like all these things are New Year's resolution. Like New Year, New Me. New hair, this.
I swear, I need my new hair for the new year, but that's pending. But yeah, pending.
Hair companies, get at that. She's ready for the collabs.
ready for the upgrade. But I feel like we should always be upgrading ourselves. Personal development is so important. Like reading, affirmations, like you need to be leveling up all the time, and checking your surroundings and checking the people that are in your circle.
What else as well? Like not just your surroundings. Sometimes us, you, like check yourself as well.
Check yourself.
Like constantly
take that time out.
Check yourself, because you could be the bad friend. You could be the person that, you know, low key needs help.
Are
like,
you the negative one in the circle, or are you the positive one? Are you the one that uplifts people? Are you like? I get comments now saying, "Why are you so positive all the time? Why are you smiling all the time? Like, how are you? What's the secret to being happy all the time?" I'm like, it's just your mindset. You choose to be happy. You choose to be upset. You choose to let that one little situation affect your whole day, affect your whole week, affect your whole year.
To the people that, you know, like they want to choose to be happy, but it's just not happening. Like, what do they do? Like, how do they get themselves in that mindset? Because you don't just wake up, like when you've got problems,
you don't.
and be like, I'm going to be happy today, and then the bailiff's knocking at your door.
It's not easy, but you create the habit of it. So, you know, like, it takes a certain amount of days to create a habit, and it's just like, after a while, you're either, as long as you're 51% being positive, like, as that's tipping the scale to positivity. So it's like, as long as you're always like more positive than you are negative, and there's a positive in every situation, that's how I kind of look at it. But you do have to just change your whole mindset to it and be like, okay, I could either just sit here and let, you know what they say with the life is 10% of what happens and 90% how you react to it. So that's like a rule that I live by. So it's, okay, this has happened, but how am I going to react to it? This is going on, this person said this, but how am I going to react to it? What energy am I going to give back to it? Is it going to be positive, negative? Am I going to allow it to affect me, which will then affect my children, which will then affect like the day, and just upset? Because some people are just like, it's just a downward spiral, isn't it? One thing happens, then you're in a bad mood, and your kids are in a bad mood, then you have a bad day, and then it's just going on and on and on and on. And you might even go to bed like that. And another exercise, like another exercise that you can do at night before you go to bed. So I used to be guilty of like going to bed, but you're thinking of, oh my god, I didn't get this done today. You do that. So it's like a list. You're going for a list of what you have not done. And you're like, oh, I needed to do that. Oh, well, I didn't get to go there. And if I only had more time in the day. But why not go to bed and think about all the stuff you did do and be thankful that you had the time to do that stuff? So now I don't think about what I haven't done. And literally the last things that I'm thinking at night is, okay, well done, like you got this done today, you got that done today. It's kind of like a goal setting, like mental tick list. You're ticking it off the box because you're just putting pressure on yourself.
It's true.
You're going to bed like, oh my god, I didn't get this done, I didn't get that done, and it's like you feel like you failed in doing something. We haven't. And
if that's the case, if you feel like you're going to miss out on doing stuff throughout the day, you need to write it down.
I list.
I write
lists
down
everywhere, anywhere. I've got pen, paper. I've got so many notebooks. I've got my phone notes. Like I will write down stuff all the time. I'm always writing down. Yeah. So just to like round this off, it's been amazing. The whole positive mindset. the power hour,
Yeah.
affirmations. What is something that you do to kind of realign because I know like we both like to kind of take time out, and that's something that I never used to do. And I think I've only really done it after my last event that I've done in November, and I actually sat down and thought like the whole day, the whole next day, and I was like, I'm actually gonna look at all these messages and take in this feedback and be proud of myself and take that time, not just move on to the next thing, keep going, like you need to take the time out and actually appreciate, okay,
it was
yeah, so I've just recently started doing that and taking the time
that's
out.
one thing I recently started doing as well, reflecting and letting soak in all the messages, all the positive messages, and you know what it does, that kind of pumps up your energy. It's just like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm going, you know, I can go on.
To be grateful for.
It really
gratitude
does.
Levels.
Gratitude, your gratitude on fleek. It's proper nice. So that's one thing I've actually started doing as well. And gratitude, I just practice gratitude and support. That's all. I support without expecting anything back. When I'm supporting straight from the heart. I'm not expecting a dime, a penny, a pound, nothing back whatsoever, because my reward comes from above. You know, when them doors are opening, you know, like miraculously, is because of something that I did for someone, you know, once in my life, or you know, yesterday or something like that.
100%.
And then doors are just opening. So when you support as well, support without, you know, thinking that, oh my gosh, what's this person going to do for me? Don't do that. Don't do that. The laws of attraction don't work like that. Don't do that. So support without expecting anything back. Support because you want to support and you're a good person and you're doing it straight from the heart. You know, energy don't lie.
Energy don't lie, and your vibe attracts your tribe. So make sure you're around the right people.
And put out that
right mindset,
and you're gonna attract it.
You attract it straight back to you. Like you meet like-minded people, situations arise, opportunities arise, doors are open for you. But thank you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
We're gonna do a quick fire question round. So our questions are going to come up on the bottom of the screen.
Summer, winter.
Ooh, I used to like winter. No, I used to like summer, but now I like winter because I can put on as much layers.
Summer.
Yeah, because Danielle liked to say it.
Summer. Summertime. Carnival. It's the vibe. Summer.
I let her enjoy the nakedness for me. I live through it. That's okay.
Summer.
Winter. I can put on my fur.
Netflix or cinema?
Cinema.
Pirate. I can't afford Netflix right now.
Cinema, because I don't watch TV in my house.
Cinema, do you go?
When I go, last time I went was a long time, but cinema.
You know that people go and take their dates out
to Netflix. I don't do TV. I don't even watch TV.
Oh, okay.
I don't watch soap. So if it was like Netflix and chill or go cinema, I want to go cinema.
But she likes to be out anyway.
I want to go cinema.
So me as a cheapskate,
I can get help.
I do pirate. It's not coming from my computer, no. My neighbours. Radio CD.
Radio CD.
Do we still have CD players?
I do in my car. Yeah.
In the house.
Radio though.
Radio.
Because I don't listen to my CDs.
Yeah, radio. I would say
so
radio.
It's radio.
Yeah, radio.
But it has to be the right station.
Yes, on top.
Yeah, on Top FM.
On Top FM. See, we're plugging it up for free. On Top FM. You still never got back to my email. On top.
Water or juice?
Water. Water.
Water. And rum punch.
That's so unhealthy.
I drink water or alcohol. No, I'm not saying like only alcohol all the time, but it's either water or I go out and drink alcohol.
Okay. I drink juice.
Water's just my juice, yeah.
I drink fizzy.
Water. I don't drink fizzy drinks, I don't drink juice.
Do you think fizzy is better?
Just water.
It's worse than alcohol. So that's our poison. That's our poison.
Alcohol, fizzy drink, alcohol.
I'm getting healthier anyway. Water, I would say.
Water. Okay.
Jewellery or no jewellery?
Jewellery!
Even though I ain't got
Can't you see this blurry?
I left my chain at home, but I've got my crystal bracelets that I always wear. But yeah, gold. I love gold.
We love gold. We love gold,
Black
baby.
and gold. I love black and gold.
Jewellery,
Jewellery, definitely.
The more the better. Like,
I love jewellery.
just drown me with it.
I love jewellery. You're like, yeah.
Trust me, she
drip,
sees
drip.
me like drip. I drip with it.
Favourite colours?
Oh,
Black and gold.
Black and gold. Yeah, black and
Black
gold.
and gold.
Yeah.
The royal colours, absolutely
Black
can't go
and
wrong.
gold.
Black and
Yeah.
gold. The real gold, not the fake one.
Do you shop in Croydon or Bromley?
Bromley.
In China.
Oh!
I do!
And anyone that see my post knows I'm always in one particular shopping Bromley. Always. What's
She's
new
in one
Pussycat? A little bit of promo there. Bromley. I don't go Croydon now.
Send her the gears.
And the thing is, I live closer to Croydon now,
Oh.
but I go Bromley because it's closer. Like after I drop the girls to school, Bromley's up the road, so I've just ended up going Bromley more
Oh, okay.
than Croydon. But I prefer the atmosphere.
In Bromley.
Croydon's a bit rough.
Oh, okay.
Croydon's a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flex the jab. Okay.
Bromley.
Croydon. I'll always be a Croydon gal.
Yeah.
Instagram, Snapchat or Facebook?
Instagram. We live for the gram, baby.
Instagram. The thing is as well,
Instagram.
how my Facebook works is I literally just share what's on my Instagram.
Do people
Snapchat.
still go on Facebook?
They do.
Really?
But they're not very interactive. Or maybe it's just my page.
Yeah, no, it's true. No, it's true though.
But
it's
it's less, yeah. I find like with Instagram,
I feel like everyone's gone to the gram.
I built so much business,
Exactly.
so much partnership, so
Exactly.
much like I'm not Twitter at all. Twitter,
Oh,
I
no,
can't even come-
no.
I can't get into it.
No, neither
Everyone
can
keeps
I.
saying get on Twitter, get on Twitter, but I can't.
No.
It needs to be like the gram is visual.
Yes, yes.
Even like the blog, you can do
Yeah,
blogs
exactly.
and you can still put something visual.
Exactly.
Facebook is literally just to share,
Mhm.
and I connect with a lot of my family in different countries
Yeah,
on Facebook.
exactly. That's for
But that's
Facebook,
it.
but the gram is what's popping
Yeah,
for business, connecting,
Definitely.
collaborations, everything. It's just the gram.
Gram.
Mhm. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That was a good
thank you
one.
very much.
Yeah.
Is
Thank
that
you.
all, Dan? Can you
That's
let me
it.
go now?
Look out for
Holding
us.
me
Where
off.
can we find you?
We'll
put it up
on the gram.
Screen anyway.
On the gram.
What's your gram?
Sheeda 1Q. So it's SHEEDA 1Q. Sheeda 1Q. Come on, follow up, man. I need more subscribers.
And you can find me, my main page, Danielle L2D on Instagram, and then in my bio I've got my link to Love to Dance L2D, Our Scales L2D, and Secret Diary of a Mumpreneur. And also I've recently become a Herbalife nutrition coach, so you can find my Dan Fit Mum page on Instagram as well. So I've got a few channels going on there.
She's got a lot.
But this is why I'm active, and this is why I feel like I had to separate my business from my personal life as well. Although I do post highlights on my personal life, but my business pages are just, so if you go on my dance page, that's just Love to Dance. If you go on my Us Girls page, just Us Girls. So
That's
yeah.
And Herbalife is working and she's looking snack.
Thank you.
So next time you look see me, I'll be looking just as slim as Dan. Because boy,
You look good anyway. You look good.
just snatch like you. But yeah.
But yeah. So great start to the new year, guys. Sending you love, light, and energy and blessings. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Got anything to say?
Love you guys.
2019.
Please bye.
2019.
Should put your sunshine.
Mumpreneur.
Mumpreneur.
Hey, 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 hey.